Tonight, only on Fox, there are some big changes coming to the Phoenix Police Department at the end of the month. Nearly 160 sergeants, officers, and detectives are being reassigned to patrol.
The department is severely understaffed after years of being on a hiring freeze, and as a result, Phoenix residents are waiting longer for help after they call 911.
These reassignments are being looked at as a quick fix for that problem, but some officers and even residents are worried about the unintended consequences of those changes. Nicole Garcia has been looking into it. She has more tonight.
2014-9.
It was taking us well over 7 minutes to get to priority 1, which are crimes against person calls.
One of the first orders of business for Phoenix's newest police chief is to get those response times down. To do that, she had to make some hard choices. Next week, nearly 160 sergeants and detectives are being reassigned, going back to patrol into local precincts.
Never easy, never anything I take lightly, and I probably have bags under my eyes right now, I'll be honest, because of some of the people that I know I'm impacted.
The impacts going far beyond response times. Some argue the changes will result in the baddest of the bad guys getting away and cases taking longer to get solved.
We have realized that the waves have been pulling out and the tsunami is coming. And February 20th is where we're worried that that's going to happen.
February 20th is when the reassignments will go into effect. This detective is not getting reassigned, but he still dreads the outcome.
Unfortunately, due to the decrease in detectives that we have and the amount of cases that we already handle and the amount of cases we're going to have to pick up for losing detectives, sometimes these cases may not be handled in a very rapid manner.
When the reassignments were first announced in December, the entire 20-officer Fugitive Apprehension Investigative Detail, known as FADE, was on the chopping block.
They do the dirty work of the city. They're out there catching the sex crimes guys, the violent offenders, the guys with bad warrants, the true bad guys of the city.
FADE regularly logs major arrests. In recent weeks, they tracked down the ex-husband of the mother who was recently gunned down in front of her 2 young kids. FADE was part of the pursuit of an armed robber who led police on a chase in a stolen U-Haul. And it was FADE detectives who tracked down and arrested the manager and bodyguard of Centerfold's Cabaret in connection to the death of a Daisy Mountain firefighter.
FADE guys are a super seasoned, super experienced group of detectives and officers. That training and that mindset and that experience you don't just get by jumping into the job day one.
I'll say this, I don't know if this is going to work. I don't know, but I do know this. I do know when we have the right people in the right seats for the right reason, man, we do good stuff.
After the tactical command staff rallied to save the FADE unit, the chief eventually decided to spare nearly half, now keeping 8 detectives and 1 sergeant. It's not just the officers and detectives, though, who are bracing themselves for the big changes. The reassignments will also hit home for some victims, still waiting for a big break in their case.
These guys I won't ever be able to forgive because they took my firstborn.
Judy Peterson's daughter, Lindsay, was gunned down in a road rage killing 14 years ago. Throughout the years, she's forged bonds with the cold case detectives that have been assigned to her daughter's case. Now, a new tip has come in that could finally lead to an arrest. But the cold case unit will be disbanded come February 20. Its cases being distributed among the remaining detectives.
I understand public safety is paramount, but you can't forget 3,000 families, and you can't absorb those cases into an understaffed department.
There are a lot of unknown consequences as a result of the upcoming reassignments, but the chief is willing to take those calculated risks and reassess along the way.
I don't fear change. What I fear is something bad happening because I don't make a decision. What I fear is one of my officers, something happening to one of my officers because I didn't make the decision to put extra people out there with that officer. What I fear is us not being able to get to you in your time of need. And that's why it was important to make these changes now.
Nicole Garcia, Fox 10 News.